Hey Gemini, welcome to Basic Bitch Tarot. This basic bitch welcomes you. I'm gonna do love messages for you guys between now, the 25th, and September 8th. If the messages don't resonate with you, check your moon and Venus sign or look in the description to contact me personally. To get a personal reading, understand that these are general messages. There's almost 8 billion people on the planet. It's not all going to resonate. This works for rising sun, moon, and Venus sign, but I always recommend you check your Venus sign if it is not your ascension sign. Let's get into it. Universe. Universe for Gemini. For Gemini. Those born on Earth between May 21st and June 20th. Love messages for Gemini universe from September 25th until September 8th, 2019 for Gemini. The messages don't resonate. They might just not be for you. Ooh, maybe working on something. Partnerships. We'll see. For Gemini, please. You guys, I'm really sorry about the glare. I have a window here and I'll hold the cards up. I'm sorry. I'm ratchet. I'm a basic bitch, okay? I'll figure out the lighting. For Gemini, please. Gemini. Just waiting for your guides to finally settle in. They're here. Thank you. Ooh, I'm feeling your vibe, kittens. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Justice in reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra. Justice is about a little bit of imbalance, needing more balance and clarity in your life, possibly trying to make a decision, looking at lacks of accountability, dishonesty in your life, something unfair. It could be a contractual relationship between you and another person. You and this person. We've got the Lovers in reverse. Or it could be just like a Libra being there but not giving you what you want. Or it could be a situation in your life where you just need some clarity and balance. Lovers in reverse, relationship that has sex with no love. You're just in a place in your life where you don't have that love. It's not a true deep bond between you and this person. Four of Wands, though, wanting to have foundation, wanting to celebrate, relax, enjoy the summer, moving into the fall. Nine of Cups, you really want wish fulfillment. The card is here. It could go into the upright. Justice could go into the upright too. A little bit of unknown, maybe legal matters involved between you and this person. Divorce, messy divorce. Just delays. Also, Justice in reverse is simply a delay. Things not going exactly the way you want. We shall see. That's the reading within the reading, Gemini, if you're new to this. Strength is how you're thinking about them. The way you're feeling about them is Death in reverse. The way you're seeing them is the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Leo, feeling like you think that they're strong, or that you think they bring you strength, or you feel strong in the relationship. Strength is about pride, though, and courage, persuasion, influence, compassion. Often when strength comes, it's because we are in a situation that we might have to face a situation we don't want to deal with. We might need help from someone else. You're thinking, when you think of them, it feels strong. It feels good. It feels good. A little something imbalanced about what's happening in your love life between now and the 8th. The way you're feeling about them, though, is transformation. So I see these cards. No offense to other readers. We're all working on a time constriction. We can only get 4 gigabytes in usually, and we don't interpret the full meanings of the cards. Lately, I've been seeing death, I feel personally, I don't mean to be snooty, but misinterpreted. So could you feel like you want to end this relationship with this person, or you feel like that, yes, but it also can mean transformation, sudden transformation. You're feeling like out of the ashes, your emotions are out of the ashes, something new will develop either with this person or someone else. But it could also literally mean the way you feel is you want to end it. You feel like you want to end it, especially with this justice in reverse. This could be a divorce. Feeling like the situation's making you need to be strong, but you also could, some of you might really feel like this relationship could transform you in some way. Quick and sudden, unexpected transformation. It's not the Tower, it's not disruption. Your feelings here are marking the end of a cycle of feelings and having, as a result, new feelings. That's kind of neat, no matter who you're going to have the feelings for, this other person or someone else, Gemini. The way you are seeing this person, though, is Three of Wands in the reverse. Playing it small, you're seeing them as maybe there's unexpected delays in the relationship. Maybe they're putting you off. Maybe they cancel a lot. Maybe the relationship is slow to grow. But like Three of Wands just plays it small. Like the three in the upright is teamwork, camaraderie. Let's put our heads together, our passionate ideas, waiting for something to come towards you. In the reverse, I think you become impatient and don't want to wait in some way between now and the 8th. You're waiting for something. Justice in reverse is also delayed. Delays. But also maybe you're just seeing them as playing it small, not giving you all the passion. You're waiting for it to come. You're waiting for it, but you're like, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. You could be watching them, though. Watching. Two of Wands is more watching and stalky. But you feel like the relationship makes you strong, or you think that you need strength in it. The way they're thinking about you is Four of Coins or Four of Pentacles. The way they're feeling about you is Ace of Swords in reverse. That's interesting. You're seeing Death in reverse, and they're seeing Ace of Swords in reverse. And the way they're seeing you is Nine of Wands. So Four of Coins in thoughts is restrictive. They could be thinking for themselves that they need to withhold, they need to conserve, they need to control this bond. They might also think of you as secure. And you're seeing them, you're thinking about them as strength. When they think about you, they think they need to conserve. They might be pulling back from you a little bit, Gemini, not giving you everything you want. They also might just be tight on money and focused on money and security. They might think you bring them security. They're really in control of their thoughts. They're in control. They might not be communicating them to you the way you want. The way they're feeling about you is the Ace of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Ace of Swords in the reverse is an inner clarity. They might rethink the idea. It's clouded, so might be confused about their feelings for you, and as a result, not wanting to start it. Like, I don't know that this is the best idea for me. Death here, and this here, you guys might suddenly cut each other off between now and the 8th, like cut off entirely. That's possible. Or feeling like you want to cut it off, or they're feeling like, you might be feeling like you want to end things and transform in some way with them or within yourself, and they're feeling like this might not be right for me. I don't want to act. This isn't the answer. Those are their feelings. They might just be clouded. Their Ace of Swords in reverse is clouded, needing mental clarity and not having it. They don't know if this is the answer. You might not know either. The way they're seeing you, though, is Nine of Wands. They might see you as having health issues and needing to rest because you're tired. Nine of Wands is tired, like, oh, it's a lot. like this is a lot. But Nine of Wands will fight till the end. They have put in a lot of work for you, and they will continue to do so for some of you. They see you as resilient, courageous. They see you as having boundaries. This might be somewhat of a test of faith for them in some way. But they see you as willing to work for it. They see you putting in the effort, and you see them hesitating. They're not sure. You could be dealing with a Libra, okay? But any air sign is going to pull back and go, is this what I really want? Because we can really be in our heads, the air signs, correct? If you have air in your chart anywhere, it can be really heady. These aces in relationships, like if something ended for you and this is a new cycle for you for some of you, or even if it's the 9 tells me that you guys could have had a long-standing cycle, some of you, air will pull back and flip itself into the reverse for a bit sometimes before it goes, okay, I'm ready. Like you're ready for transformation, moving on from them and starting something new, moving on and starting something new with them. They're kind of like, yeah, wait, I got to think about it. I'm going to withhold. But they're really seeing you as fighting, and that's what you're seeing them do here with this 3 of Wands. That's why it's feeling slow. That's why you're feeling like you got to wait for them, you know. And you're thinking like the strength, you're thinking that that's what they have, or it's making you strong. It feels good. It's a positive card, Leo energy, prideful in a good way. What we have between you is the Emperor in reverse. What's crossing you is the Knight of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with someone that's a little controlling, or you feel the need to control the situation. Authority, establishment. This is domination in reverse. It says excessive control, lack of discipline and inflexibility. Somebody might not be being flexible here, needing to control the situation, and fearful to grow. Blocked up. Emperor and Empress are creative flow. They flow. They're all the kings and queens combined. Just a little in the reverse, a little blocked up. One of the both of you, there's a blocked up. There might be a power struggle of some kind. And what's crossing you is this lack of action, this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. We have an Emperor and a Knight, both in the reverse. Could be a maturity issue or an age difference slightly for some of you. What's crossing you with this Knight of Swords is a restlessness, and it's unfocused. Doesn't always, have the best ideas. And the Knight of Swords in reverse will charm you with its words and dazzle you with its actions, but there's a concern that someone might be just using you for their own personal gain. They're not being honest about what their true intentions are. That's what's crossing you. They do as they please. They can be a little deceitful too. They can undermine. So like a lack of trust and also a lack of action or restless action. Someone that just seeks excitement. That might make you feel like you need to control the situation in some way. There's this immaturity here that's a little elusive. And I hear a lot, but at the same time, they're pulling back from me in some way. Interesting. It's like your guides don't want me to know the whole story for a reason. That happens sometimes. They say to me, yo, just let it happen. Don't give them too much, okay? You're going to fuck up our dance here on Earth. And what we've got as the final outcome between now and the first weekend of September is the 6 of Wands in reverse. So 6 of Wands is about ego, being celebrated, being recognized, being appreciated. She's in a parade here. This is my Game of Thrones deck. I love it. Although I don't watch the show and I have no idea who these people are. I don't watch television. I don't have TV. So I don't know. But I like the way it's shown here. She's being celebrated. And in the reverse, it's like a personal achievement. You're going to think about what's your personal definition of success, but it's also about falling from grace and egotism. Something may happen between now and then that bruises your ego, feeling unappreciated, feeling unseen for what you bring to the table in some way. You might also feel like, when I see this, I've had a lot of personal readings lately where the 6 of Wands has come out and my clients have said, I feel like they're so much better than me, and I'm not pretty enough for them. I'm not smart enough for them. I'm not accomplished enough for them. I'm not good enough for them. Well, you don't know that unless you ask them, but it's a bruised ego. Doesn't make you feel very good about yourself. You might be knocked off your horse in some way, or they will say that they do. They're willing to fight for it, though. They put in work and they will continue to, but it's got boundaries. And the Nine of Wands often is a man like going down on one knee, like, whew, I gotta rest, before he goes on to the Ten of Wands, where he picks all the wands up, puts them on his back alone, and trudges towards his destination. Sometimes the Nine of Wands takes a pause, but in this deck, it's like, yeah, we're fucking ready to fight. So they see you as really being enthusiastic and willing to work hard. They may see you as needing to take a rest, though, in some way. I'm anxious to flower here. Universe for Gemini, for strength, for Gemini's love messages. Why is this here? Hanged Man. Sometimes that strength card, that lion, needs to go within and take a pause. Okay. So you're feeling strong. This might be challenging you in ways that you're a little uncomfortable with, but you're feeling good about it. It's going to cause you to have a hangman moment. The hangman is a self-imposed suspension, balancing, his earth self and his soul. What do I really want? I have to make a sacrifice. I have to go within and really balance and center, looking for that intuition, trying to figure out. You might think that this person has choices. You might think that you have more choices. Not sure what to pull her into with the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups in reverse or in the upright often means you think that that person might have more than one option in their life. Maybe they do, maybe they do not. Okay, you need to align your personal values. You're overwhelmed by choices, or you think that they are pouring into too much. They don't have time for you emotionally, possibly. Someone's a little anxious about the choices, someone else's or their own. Might be pouring a lot into other parts of your life, or they might be, and you're thinking about that. And the hangman decides what he's going to sacrifice. Which choice will I sacrifice? Which choice will they sacrifice? Universe for death in reverse for Gemini. Why is this here? Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So with this death, you quickly feel something about this person. You either quickly decide to end things and move on from them, but with that will come or change it, or you feel like the relationship will change you, but it hurts in some way. There could be an ending in some way very quickly. It's going to bring you temperance. It will bring you balance, that Sag energy where we balance what we love and what we pour our passion to in at the same time, okay, with that temperance. Moderation, patience, purpose. You have to be patient. And Three of Pentacles in reverse, lack of cooperation. And again, with these choices, for some of you, it's possible you think they are juggling more than one person. You don't like that. Also with the it's reminiscent of the Six of Wands. Three of Pentacles is recognized early on in the beginning of a cycle for their hard work and their talents right away. In the reverse, feeling unrecognized for what they bring to the table in some way, a misalignment, feeling like you need to work alone, in some way. You don't like that. You might end it because of that, like it's one-sided, or you're pouring into too much other than me. I'm not appreciated, but it will bring you some clarity and balance with the death rising from the ashes, bringing the balance. And it will cause you to realize, Gemini, that you are worth something. You bring a lot to this fucking table, okay? And you're feeling like they don't want to do it with you, or you're doing all the work, the hard work. You might feel like someone's taking praise for your work. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing it's complicated. Everybody's relationships readings have been complicated, you guys. The fire signs are going off. All the fire signs had a death cycle, by the way. Libra did too. So have you guys. Shit's going down. Universe, for the Three of Wands for Gemini, why is this here? Well, you want a formal contractual relationship with them. You might be older than them. You might need more information about them. It's the system. The Hierophant is about restrictions in some way. Spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs, conformity, tradition, the institution. Religion could be playing a factor in the relationship. You might see them as a religious person or as a mentor. You want to learn more about them. The Hierophant seeks knowledge. You see them as wanting to teach you something, or you want to teach them something. Feeling like it's the marriage card in Western astrology, wanting to have, like, go into the chapel, like, and he's reaching his hand out, like, come to me. But Nine of Cups in reverse, this is not filling your heart, or you see them as not filling your heart. You see them as not necessarily wanting emotional wish fulfillment with you. You might see them as just here for fun and not love. They see you as a 9 and you see them as a 9. They see you pouring on the passion. You see them as not pouring on the love, resting on their laurels. A bit maybe lazy. Maybe they drink too much. But it's drinks on the house. And this way it's like, we're not quite there. We can't quite celebrate yet. You might see them also as just pouring into themselves right now. Okay, we've got this 7 of Cups in reverse and this 9 of Cups in reverse. It's more about personal wish fulfillment. They might be in school and busy with school, so they can't pour on the love to you. That's why the delay, and you're just waiting, or you see them as waiting and becoming impatient, one or the other. Universe, for the 4 of Coins, for the 4 of Pentacles, why is this here? Okay. They're trying to get over something that hurt them in the past. That's why they're restrictive with you. Yep. And they're a little mysterious. Okay, a little mysterious with the moon, going within, trying to figure stuff out, align themselves. It's Cancerian, Scorpio energy. The moon doesn't illuminate itself. They're trying to figure some things out about themselves or about the situation. Something elusive, mysterious. We're dealing with a spiritual person with the Hierophant and the moon here. We've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. They're restrictive with you. Not sure if they can build a foundation with you, but they're doing it just in a very miserly way, and they're thinking that they're trying to get over a past pain. They are getting over it, okay? They're done crying over spilled milk with you or someone else. Universe, Ace of Swords in reverse. Why is this here? 10 of Cups. Well, they are thinking, they're feeling wish fulfillment. They are in their feelings about wanting that. They just don't know if this is a good idea. And they're overwhelmed. 7 of Wands is done defending itself in some way. It's exhaustion. It might want to give up. It feels overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed by the idea of having this full-on total wish fulfillment with you. This ace, this sword is like, boom, it's sudden when it's in the upright. It's also sudden in the reverse. Like the hand of God with this sword. They don't know if they want to start something. They are overwhelmed by the idea of having this with you. Complicated people. Adulting is fucking hard, you guys. 9 of Wands in the upright. Why is this here for Gemini? Okay, come on. There's so much. I feel so much. Settle it down, basic bitch. Get control here. Okay, thank you. Oh, but you got 3 though. Fine. 6 of Cups. They see a deep soul connection with you, family involved. They see the 2 of you having fun together. They're reminiscing about this relationship and the good times you've had or the good times you will have. Could be a past soul connection with someone. There could be children involved. They are willing to work for it to have these happy times and growth. They might be see you as being affected by family or things that have happened in your past. They're seeing you as in bed and seeing you as anxious about this. 9 of Swords is plagued a bit. Anxious by day, worry, fear, depression, nightmares. They might be worried about you. A 9 and a 9, worry. They're seeing you as in bed. I don't know why I felt health for some of you. 4 of Cups in reverse, though, they are done wishing for this cup. Okay, it's in the reverse. They want to grab it and take it. They also might just be daydreaming about the relationship a little too much in some way. The 4 of Cups can in reverse can withdraw, retreat. They might need to just go in and check for their alignment before they jump up and say, hey, I'm ready to grab this cup. Or they're seeing you as doing that, or they feel the need to do that. They're anxious, not ready to get out of this bed and act yet. They're like recovering from anxiety and pain that's plaguing them. But they see you as willing to work for it. That's how they're seeing you. Universe for the Emperor in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Why is this here? The Emperor in the upright. Got a little bit of a power struggle going on here. And the Fool. Whoa, really wanting to take charge and move forward. But we've got a flip-floppy energy here with this Emperor in reverse between you. Now, a little bit of a creative block, but wanting to unblock. It could be dealing with an Aries or someone with Aries in their chart, wanting to leap, take a leap of faith, this new start. But the Knight of Swords is just a little immature, not quite ready in some way. It's not the Page, though. The Page would go better with this. Not trusting something, but wanting to start, wanting to be the Emperor in the situation, divine masculine or feminine, be established, be structured, just a little like, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. Between now and the 8th, Universe, 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. 2 more, please. Thank you. Okay. They're telling me to hurry with you, Gemini. I don't know why. You're like a rushed energy. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles, where you're going to work for it. Proverbial workhorse. You or this person might work really hard, might really work really hard in the relationship, looking back to make sure everybody's following them, coming along. Let's all work. Let's work together. I'm going to do all the work. Or you're just willing to work for this relationship. Got a Tower moment under here, though. I don't know if that'll happen for some of you or not. Could be a very disruptive relationship for you out of nowhere, but that's not on the table. Just the reading within the reading. So Queen of Cups, though, someone's going to feel knocked off their pedestal a little bit here, okay, and feel a little unappreciated. You're going to feel like there's a lack of love. There might be some emotional imbalance between the two of you. The Queen of Cups can be a little bit the mayor of crazy town, codependency, not enough love. For some of you. 3 of Cups, friendships, their social life or your social life might get in the way. Some of you just want to be a bachelor or bachelorette and play the field. Possible third party, but socialization might be, and like wanting to hang out with others and pour into other things and situations might cause you or them to feel like their ego is bruised. We've got the Knight of Swords again. Not trusting what this person's intentions are, seeing a lack of action on their part. But we've got the Knight of Wands. The swords are in the reverse, the wands are in the upright. Look at him, he's like, hey girl, I want you. I am passionate, I am fiery. He comes charging in and he wants to fuck usually. So there might be sex between the two of you. About a lack of action. I sense that this is a relationship that may have just started, even though we have death here and the Ace of Swords. We got all these Knights and Pages, but we got Emperor here too. The beginning of something between a mature and less mature person. Parts of the relationship are still immature and in an action phase, yet you are both very grounded. There may be somewhat of a power struggle between the two of you. Watch out for that. Possibly. Universe, solar system, guides, angels, and source, please, for Gemini. for Gemini, please. Advice for their love life for Gemini. Love begins. Okay, well, they're afraid to act, but there is love here on your part. Either with them or someone else. Out of this death with them, a new love may arise coming in. A lack of balance, though. Yeah, lack of balance. That's justice. Again, justice and justice could be dealing with a Libra, lack of accountability, or worried about dishonesty and unfairness, needing to make a decision, not being able to, formal contracts coming into play. Here we've got the moon again. It's in the reverse. Feeling like something's hidden from you. The moon does not illuminate itself, okay? You need to go within. Check yourself. Release your fear. There's repressed emotion going on here for you, and you're confused in some way. We've also got a spiritual union in the reverse here. Two of Cups. Not sure. They are not sure if you are the thing. And you might not be either. Three of Swords in reverse here. Heartache and loss. Maybe somebody's worried about a third party. Maybe this is previous pain and heartache in the relationship that you are getting over, or another relationship that you are getting over. Maybe starting something, getting over something from your past. Something new after a divorce. They're not sure, or the other person's not. Healing angels of love and romance. For Gemini, please. Experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty, pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. Watch your pride, watch your arrogance. Make sure no one's manipulating you. Vulnerability, open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. You have an Ace of Cups moment. The Two of Cups is in reverse possibly for you guys because there might be not enough tenderness and vulnerability. Be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Concubincy, seashell divination, wisdom of the shells, Cancerian energy. Don't wall yourself off. If you live near the ocean, go to it. The return of Aphrodite, temple, birth of a goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating it as a sacred, it's a divine feminine. Honor that divine feminine. Aphrodite really allows love to grow. It's sensual. Let new love into your heart. Wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating moment. So a wave of power and a surge of energy can come with death in reverse quickly. We've got passion here. That's a good thing. Somebody's feeling good about it, powerful about it. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy possibly, but a lack of action and foresight. Little distrustful in some way. Talk to me straight, universe, like a basic bitch. Whoa. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Don't waste time. Move towards that project or person that's waiting. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Don't ignore things that, like this moon is avoiding looking at something within yourself or someone else you don't want to. Looking for secrets and lies. Don't hide with your head in your ass, okay? Look for it. Get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. Don't ever think this. Trust your intuition. The moon is telling you to trust your intuition too. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. Eat some shit made by nature, Mother Nature. That's all we got for you, Gemini. I hope this helps. I love you guys. I'll be listening for you, and I'll see you next time.